Hi friends, in this video we are going to see in detail about revenue cycle management, RCM. What is revenue cycle management? All the steps involved in a medical billing process uh, that starts from the patient registration till the claim is paid creates the RCM cycle. So now we are going to look at what are all the various steps which are involved and what are all the activities they do on each and every step. Okay, first comes with the patient registration. In US, for meeting a specialist, you have to get 48 hours prior appointment, which is mandatory other than for emergency services. For emergency services, it's a clear logic. We cannot ask them to get an appointment in case of an emergency. So other than that, for routine procedures, or if the procedure is after diagnosis, the procedure can be done after 48 hours, then definitely you have to get an appointment. During this patient registration in the front desk, they will collect your insurance details, ask for how many insurance you have, there the coordination of benefit details, all those. All those they will be taking from the insurance website itself. So they will be mainly asking for your insurance card, identity card, in which they will take the front and back side copy, photocopy, and scan it. So this is the first step. After that, the eligibility insurance verification will happen. On that, prior authorization also they will get, or they will check whether prior authorization is required or is it a no pre-certification required procedure. All those things they will call to your insurance company and check. For more in most of the insurance, they have a different number called as provider helpline. That will be the line they speak with. In some cases, in some insurance they will have customer service number only. If it's not a much established company, or if they don't have that much of calls, on that case, instead of provider number, they will contact the customer care and get all the details. And also on the insurance website, they can get this EOB details and percentage cover, all those, but they will check with you whether you have a secondary insurance and tertiary insurance. Those details, if they don't check also, it's patient responsibility to give. Otherwise, the leftover will directly be billed to you as your patient contribution. So be careful on that. And then once this is done, the patient will meet the doctor as scheduled and have a discussion. And in US, they will one video record this conversation, or they will at least do a voice recording, audio recording. So this audio recording will be sent to the medical transcriptor. Now you will also be knowing about the medical transcriptor's job. What is their job is, the whole conversation, they will only pick out the medically essential conversation and draft it and type it in a Word document and convert it into PDF, or type it on the software directly, whatever is as applicable for that particular medical transcriptor company. They will do that, and this document will be sent to the coding team. So how they will separate this medical necessary conversation? All the conversation which is related to the medical billing perspective, or the treatment, or the diagnosis, the symptoms which the patient says, and what are all the tests the doctor does, and what are all the findings he gets, everything will be recorded. What will be excluded? Like, hi, hello, how are you, how is your family members, those kinds of conversation. Even when how are you, if he says that I am having a headache, then that should be noted, patient is having a headache. Okay, so those kinds of things will be done during the medical transcription. Then this will be going for coding team. What they do in this coding time, they will take they will convert the symptoms and diseases the patient has, the patient history, as well as what are all the diagnosis. They will find out some more, and all those things, whatever the diseases or the symptoms or his previous diseases the patient is suffering from, will be converted into the form of ICD-10 codes. And whatever the procedures the doctor is going to do, or the doctor has prescribed to do, or maybe on that time itself they'll be doing something, all those things will be converted into CPT code, which is called as current procedure terminology. And then during the billing stage, they will be needing the HCPS codes, because that's the main thing for the payment, for the insurance company to pay. So those coding also, during this coding itself, they will be doing in practical scenario. And during the payment posting, they will just refer the fee schedule and put the amount that comes in the charge entry and billing procedure. In this, what they do, every insurance has a fee schedule. In case of in-network hospitals, they know what the charge the doctor is going to put for this patient if he uses this insurance. Based on this, payment posting people will put the fee, and this is called as charge entry and billing. And at this time, if the patient has secondary insurance and tertiary insurance, they will, based on the coordination of benefits, they will which is called a COB, they will put the percentage split up and build the secondary and tertiary insurance as well, and provided these are covered as per the explanation of benefits, that's COB, for those insurance. If the treatment is not covered, then that will go as a patient responsibility, and this will be the billing to the insurance company. And once this claim is submitted, then comes the claim submission process. This could be done on electronically through email or directly through by updating these claims on their insurance web portal. And also, still there are cases in which the paperwork are sent to the claim mailing address. Those things also happen in US as well till this date. So this is called as claim submission. And then payment posting. The insurance will update the payments, how much they will pay for that on their software. So when this or website, when these people saw that, okay, now the charge entry and billing is done, those details also they will have. Now they have the payment posted by the insurance as well. And now they will be able to know whether this claim is paid fully, partly, or completely denied. So now based on that, the AR callers and the denial management team will start their work. And even if this doesn't happen, in strictly speaking, they have to do it after 30 days. But most of the company, as a practice, they do it within the 15 days itself. And some may do even earlier, but they have to give a decent amount of time. And they will call and ask for the follow-up of the paid claim for payments. And also in case of partial payment, they will ask for why this partial payment is done. In case of denials, they will try to they will first ask them if they could find the reason why this claim is denied, but and they could justify this payment has to be done. They will try to give it over the phone and ask them to take it for reprocessing. If the insurance company accepts reprocessing over phone, the AR caller will send this for reprocessing, and this will be done. And as usual, they will first start with the and they will get the claim number and other details, and they will post it like with the remarks. The AR caller will put a note. They have a standard format. On that note itself, he will describe. So they have taken it for reprocessing, and what is the expected turnaround time also they will get it, so that they will also update the call follow-up date. On that day again, this will get triggered, and the AR caller will again check whether the payment is done. If not, he will call and check. So like this will go as a continuous process. And also this will be, they will try to reduce the aging and decrease the cycle of the payment. So that's one of the main responsibility of these AR callers. And once this AR calling is also done, now finally the insurance has to pay and do the payment posting. This is the final stage. Now they will be the final payment billing will be done. For to whom this will be billed is to the, this is called as patient billing. So now the patient will be billed for this particular service. In this, if the patient, they will mention how much the insurance has paid and how much is the patient responsibility. In this patient responsibility, this co-pay, co-insurance, those things, they would have done it already if they don't have a secondary or tertiary which covers those things. And in some cases, they will have a secondary or tertiary, but what the case will be, they will give cash benefit from which they could take this co-pay and co-insurance amount, but they won't pay the co-pay and co-insurance which is left out by the primary insurance. Everything depends on the UOB. That's what I said. There is what the plan they have and what is essential to get this claims paid well. So now whatever is the leftover will be billed to the patient. And if in case of secondary and primary, as usual, already they would have billed the secondary or tertiary as well, and those payments will be done by them. So those will be mentioned on the patient bill itself. In some cases, there will be some cases in which when the patient has Medicare and Medicaid insurance, the doctors will write off some claims. So those kinds of things will be billed to the doctor office itself. So this is about revenue cycle management, and I have given the full detail on this video. But still you have to know about all the terminology. So this is just a kind of an elaborate explanation about the RCM cycle. To know about all those, look at my medical billing playlist, which is at the end screen of this video, and go through all the details on that, so that you will get a full idea about that. And also I will give it on the I button as well. And subscribe to my channel, plus the bell icon, and enable all notifications, so that whenever I upload a video you will get those details as well. Press the thumbs up icon as a token of appreciation to my efforts. Also comment your queries on that, and in future videos I will try to cover other topics as well. And it's time to say bye. It's Joel Janjay signing off from you. Bye.